Hello everyone, ITSL 2021-22 here. We're playing ienaplissken. I'm USA. They're running a 90-minute clock, so this one, depending on how long they take to think, might take a little longer. With USA, so this is a brilliant opening hand. We've got D-Style, and we've got 2 4-op cards, so we could purge them turn 1. So 4-4-2. They've opened 5-4, which suggests they're not particularly interested in cooing Italy, or they're going to go socialist governments and coup as well. But either way, we'll not take a chance. I hate to give up Italy that easily. So we'll go 4-4-2. Let's just enter opening hand, but we will purge. There's no other headline we want to do, right? So we could do Asia scoring, but that could just as easily get Vietnam revolted. Arab-Israeli war to start, which succeeds. So we're at great risk of being cleared out of the Middle East. The purge may work for us. That's a bold start. Goes with influence. Okay. We'll do the same. Going to Malaysia and into Iraq, ensuring we don't get cleaned out of Iran too quickly. Okay, slow and steady. So this is a tricky one for us. It puts us in a bit of a quandary because we want to dump Asia scoring. And we could go to Pakistan, to South Korea, but we haven't seen Korean War, and a China card coup of either is pretty devastating. We might end up in the tricky situation here where if we use you and intervention get blockaded, we lose AR6. We could space De Gaulle here. But we could just as easily event and add to De Gaulle with a 4-op card and get it out the deck. There's not a lot he can do, and it does make Truman unplayable in their hand. Let's do that while they're under purge. It's almost the same as doing under containment, but not quite. I mean, what are they going to do here? Use the China cards to make it 4-3 because they can only put 3 ops in which case we can use NATO to take France. So US Japan to space. They get there. That's not shabby by them. So we'll use Romanian abdication to finish taking France. And there's Truman Doctrine. Brilliant. Okay. So, man, this is tough. We'll go 4 into Thailand and incite a coup. What we don't want is them to play into Pakistan. Okay, that's great for us. Whew. We drop Asia scoring for nothing. And we can UN intervention D-style coup to get our mill-ops for the turn. It's a shame we don't have any particularly juicy coup targets. So containment. With containment gone, I might just use UN intervention because we know we're not going to get blockaded. Because now we can try and hold D-style through to turn 3 reshuffle. Once again, we've got no particularly viable headline here. Man. Hard. We can play NORAD, forcing us to fill NORAD to get the bonus at some point. Or we could headline CIA for complete information. I think we're going to do that, even if we don't coup. Socialist governments, not great. Europe scoring? Yeah, so we have to fill West Germany. Not good for us. And, they can use... So I think what we have to do is put 1 into France to stop them using nuclear test ban to take France. That's awful. So now they'll either drop Europe scoring, in which case we can retake both battlegrounds, or they'll still fight for it. Dear, dear, dear. That was a diabolical headline. And with Truman gone, nuclear test ban and the China card. Great. Okay. I mean, it's bad that we get dominated, but it's good that we can recover it. Jordan to keep pushing into Israel, I guess. Oh boy. That was not good. We're going to have a hard time digging ourselves out this hole. And NASA's going to have to be played, which is not good for us either. So Space Suez, Event Vietnam AR6, give up NASA, maybe to a crappy coup, hold D-Style. Oh man, it's gross. Here comes a coup. Iran? Yeah. Ah, that was good for us in a way. They can have another crack on Iran, or we take Pakistan. Because if they coup Iran, we've got Indo-Pakistani war for Milops. Okay, so we get a coup. Because we don't want to get realigned. That coup fails. Having a hard time here. A very, very hard time. Indo-Pakistani war to try and flip Pakistan, AR5. Space Suez, Vietnam revolts, AR6. But we're going to get dominated in the Middle East as well. So the Asians, sorry, the USSR steamroll is going very well. Boy, oh boy. This game could end very fast. We're just as happy if they fill India, because they're not going to use 4 ops to fill both. We're going to Space Suez first. And that fails. I have the feeling this game is going to end swift and painfully. So if they fill India, we will attempt to flip it. If they don't fill India, we'll just go for the Pakistan attempt. 1 in 3. It'll do. But we are all over the place. Oh, you're going to fill? No, fill Korea, okay. Alright, so we will event Indo-Pakistani war in Pakistan now and hope for a 1 in 3. Now we've got the China card. We don't get it. Okay. With Asia scoring coming back in the reshuffle, we'd be dead and buried. AR6, we will take Lebanon for additional presence in the Middle East. But we can't avert domination there. This is not good. It's about as bad as early war has gone for me in some time. We'll take Lao. Battleground's unlikely to matter at this point, but there we go. This is absolutely awful. We got decol. Like, we did great getting the power cards. But everything else has been a disaster. And they've got 5-year plans. If they have Europe scoring, they can ditch that. Boy, oh boy. Okay. I think we've got socialist government, so we don't have to use Marshall Plan. What are we likely to see? Korean War for points, basically. I think. I think we go captured Nazi for the VP and holding our ops with Marshall Plan. I expect to see Korean War for Mill Ops, unless they got an even better headline in the deal. They might go Cambridge 5 to see if they can be greedy. If they do that, it suggests that they're not holding... Oh, they've got Asia scoring as well. Oh boy, 15-19 Korean Wars game. 14-18. Oh, this game could be over in turn 3. Not good. Realigns on Iran? I mean, with Iraq as well, we can just keep playing in. Yeah, goes for the coup, because you get the mill ops as well. This game could be over very, very soon. Oy. Well, we've got independent reds, so that's fine. We've got a space decal, so Arab-Israeli war. And if this hits, the game's over. Okay, well, that's something. Well, a swift defenestration here. If they take Libya, we need to space twice to get the equivalent of Milops back. Yeah, getting Asia in the reshuffle was absolute heartbreak here. But there we go. We have been the steamroller so far in ITSL, so it's only fair that we get steamrolled ourselves along the way. How the worm turns. Libya, extra VP. So we will drop 4 into Israel because that's a 2 VP swing, so they should take it right now. But then we space, they space, game's over. Uh-huh. So we space, they space. If they space and miss, we've got a 50-50 chance of lasting to turn 4. So I guess the turn 1 error was not overprotecting France, but I was more keen to push into Jordan to make sure that we didn't get wiped out in the Middle East and could begin rebuilding there. The socialist government's headline turn 2 is pretty good. Please miss. Yep. Okay, so we've got a shot. And we fail. No complaints. We've been there. We've done it the other side. Oh, here, just for the showboating. Oh, almost. There is no way I can... Yeah. Just having a brief check to make sure there was some way I could get points, but no. With defectors to space, and that's not enough anyway. Viva Central America, and very, very well played to ienaplissken. Well, thank you for watching. Let me know if you would have overprotected France or if you also would have pressed into the Middle East. And I hope the next game that we play is a lot longer, because there I was saying a half-hour game wasn't very long. We were done in 20 minutes. So anyway, thanks a lot. I will see you again soon. Bye for now.